members of the Equinox staff, and that's just who I'm joined by today. We've got Chad Ford, the NoxFather president here, as well as Scotty G, Trebble, the commish, has joined us, both gracing us with your presence. What's up, guys? Doing pretty good, you know, can't complain. I don't know, the Starbucks line was short this morning, so that's a big positive. It's a rare deal.
The thing that causes me the most ire is when we're pulling into the office and someone is waiting to turn into Starbucks and they're just sitting there in the middle of the road.
It's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. But yeah.
Down with Starbucks.
Today we're going to be playing, as you can see on your screen now, some Fortnite. You know, we're trying to mix it up a little bit. Fortnite is still a game that is undeniably relevant. Even if they're still working on kind of the esports side of things a little bit, it's still just this cultural phenomenon that is not going anywhere anytime soon. And so, I'm playing with two people that are actually pretty good at the game, whereas I'm not good at the game. So, I feel like we always play games at NOXTalks that I'm not very good at, and maybe that's a me problem. Maybe it's not a maybe it's not a game problem.
Dude, you've been killing it in TFT though.
That's true. That's true. That is the one game I can kind of hold my own on. But we'll see how Fortnite goes today. We're gonna play this for a little bit, and then of course we got to talk about First Strike. The closed qualifiers start today. We'll begin competing, I believe, at 2 o'clock, and so we'll be live until 1, and so we're gonna get to give you a little pre-show before the pre-show. So that'll be fun. We play Luminosity, if you haven't found out. We just tweeted that out recently, so we play them. We're gonna break down that matchup, including, you know, the last time we played, how Luminosity looks a little bit different. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna look at kind of the bracket as a whole and all the implications of that. So should be a pretty fun little stream. So yeah. So I mean, do we just jump in? Do we just play?
Yeah, just ready up.
Cool.
I'm waiting on you and Scotty G, you know?
I'm ready. What's up, chat? Thank you all for jumping in, and appreciate the compliments on the shirt. Wow. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Look at that.
Is your mom in the chat?
My mom popped in to say, "Nice shirt, son." She's always gassing me up, you know? You know how it is. All right. So we're playing Fortnite. You guys play more than me, and Fortnite has changed, I mean, pretty dramatically over the past year. I don't know if it's changed a lot over the past, like, 2 weeks or anything, but anything I need to be, like, especially keen on as we play?
Survive.
Yeah, just don't be you.
Excellent.
Try to help the team out. You know, I got the jump.
Yeah. Scott's the best one. You'll find out I'm really good at running away and protecting and saving myself.
Okay.
This will be interesting. You know, playing squads 3-on-4. So
Yeah.
there's 3 of us, so we're down a man. We're not going to fill our spot. We're just going to take us 3 on, and yeah.
All right. I like that. Also, what's up, Braxis? Thanks for popping in chat.
Yeah.
Take the bus
Hey,
driver.
Braxis.
Going to Caddy Corner? Okay.
Yeah, let's go to Caddy Corner. Do some cat things.
Is this where we just dropped, Scott, when we played our pre-show game?
A warm-up show, yeah. So I thought maybe you'd like to go somewhere that's
Familiar to you.
Hey, how do I thank the bus driver?
We got
press
Down.
down on the D-pad.
I'd like to
Press
do
down.
my civil duty if I could.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
There
bad,
it is.
It's bad luck if you don't tip the bus driver.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I kind of figured. So.
Do we have to give him gold, or I mean, can we just say, "Hey, thanks, bud"?
I would give him gold if I
Thank you.
could. I hope the bus driver heard me say that.
I mean, maybe you have to give him some slurp because that's kind of the currency going in Fortnite right now.
He's got to get through the shit.
Or some bricks. Here you go.
Dude's got to be driving buses all day, and like
All
he
day.
just drives a bus knowing that he's dropping 99 people off and he's brutally burned. So that's a tough job.
Well,
you know, that's got to wear on you
yeah.
mentally, I would think.
It does. But people thanking you,
Yeah,
you know,
that
it's
helps.
it's not a thankless job.
That's true. I'm gonna go to this this little thing on the mountain side over here. This looks like it's just gonna be packed with loot. Let me tell ya. Got something that I put on the ground. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I can open the porta potties. Oh, I can hide. Whoa.
Yeah, you can hide in the porta potty. Sometimes they're like teleporters, so they'll take you to another side of the map or something, or some secret hideout. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I thought there'd be something in those tents, but it turns out they're just tents.
Yeah, the tents are tough over there.
It's tricky. I'm gonna run towards Scotty G, so I'm not by myself. That seems like a smart option.
Don't you bring your cursedness over here?
It's true.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Stay right there where you're at, because I'm about to jump in this trash can and come to you, warp to you.
Chat's telling me that Discord's a little hot compared to in-game, so I'm gonna turn you guys down on Discord right quick.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, if you can handle that for us, that'd be great.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Shots on me?
Okay, coming after you.
Knock one.
Scotty G, my hero.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right
And
here.
it's not. It's not. You guys holding up in there? You
Yeah,
doing
we got two. They were both just knocked. I didn't go instantly, so I don't know where.
Before you kill him, if you pick him up and shake him down, you'll see where his teammates are.
Really?
You can really shake
that's
them.
kinda
Right behind us. You got him.
Okay, I'm coming up behind you guys as well.
You want to see something funny? Where'd you go?
Why am I dancing? Hey!
I'm throwing
Hey!
dance bomb.
I don't want to dance right now.
Dance bomb.
There's danger.
There is danger lurking.
Is there?
I don't know. There were
I don't
gonna
know.
be- Did that guy instantly go?
There was a dude behind us. Yeah.
I've been told I need to use my big boy voice by Superfly Austin. What's my big boy voice? I don't think that's it.
Superfly Austin.
Also, I'm gonna need a
On
little
chat?
explanation.
Is it someone on chat?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of rude of them.
Anybody want a sniper rifle?
I do have a
No.
shockwave grenade. I don't want your sniper rifle. I do need a slurp still at some point. Get this med kit in case we need it. Do we need to move? Where's the map at? Yeah, we got a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh my gosh, Superfly Austin, I just realized what Austin you are. What's up, dude? It's been a while. Oh my gosh. Thanks for coming in, dude.
Who's Superfly Austin?
Superfly Austin is a high school friend that I have camped with on the Continental Divide. We've done a lot of fun stuff. He's a good dude.
That's pretty cool.
Good dude.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Superfly Austin.
Yeah.
Great to meet you. I personally, don't you dare fake Scotty G, get that blue one. Oh, you.
Hey, they're shooting some big
Man.
monster monolith thing over there. Do we go join that party? 48?
No. Stay
No.
away.
Why?
Survive.
What is that thing
They're
gonna
not
do?
It's gonna try to kill you.
Okay, well, I'll stay away then. Yeah, that's fair. Thanks for the support, Austin. I appreciate you coming in chat, seriously. Good to talk. We gotta hang out soon. Cause some trouble.
Grab some beers,
ruckus.
you know?
Yeah, dude. Just guys being dudes.
Yeah. Connor, have you tried any good local brews lately?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm a big fan of, oh, what is it? Artisan ale?
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost everything they make, I typically like.
I had drinks with a guy last night that was where he's an architect, and he had a Prairie Artisan Ale shirt.
Oh, nice.
So I was,
It's good. If you like sours, they make a lot of really good stuff, but that's a lot of what they do.
that's what I've heard.
So you gotta like sours, which I just started liking about a year ago, so new to
I'm
the
not
game.
a big sour guy, like, but they're popular.
Yeah, yeah. This place has been picked over worse
Yeah,
than the
it's,
turkey at Thanksgiving, am I right? How do I ping
it
people?
ran through.
308,
Oh, the
308,
dad
2,
joke.
308. Popping shots, dude.
Popping and locking. Popping.
They're coming in, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa! That guy seems good. Holy cow. What the heck? Ouchie. I'm getting killed. Well, that's tough.
I'm down.
Guys, what is happening here?
So Connor went ahead and did the rookie mistake and shot into 4 people.
Okay. Are we playing to win?
Well, yeah, but you have to strategically do it, not just oh, I'm 1 on 4 and just give up my where we're at.
Okay.
Controversy. Controversy.
Alright.
Unbelievable. Here we go.
Okay, I won't do it again, guys. Sorry, first game, it was a practice round, you know. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Chat, where do you want us to drop? I would be open to recommendations. Is it the director of competition's job to engage from 400 meters away? I can tell you, from a high brain strategic perspective, it's the best. That was the best percentage play we could have made. That was what was going to yield the highest outcome of success. There's no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Oof. Yeah, it's tough.
That's pretty funny. That was
I actually am of the opinion that there is a little bit of doubt on your strategy, both in-game and out-of-game.
If you can only see my
Also,
screen
I
right now,
finally
you know
got
there's
to
no
meet
of my screen.
Connor's wife yesterday. Very lovely.
Yeah. Get to meet Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
She's the GOAT. Fortnite equivalent of a fadeaway 40-footer. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Where are we dropping these up, guys?
Chat, where do you want us to drop? I'll pull up the map. I got a bunch of question marks on my map. If you like any of them particularly, you know, well, let me know. Otherwise, I got sweaty sands. Oh, we'll go to these question marks.
All right.
These look like good question marks.
The question marks are usually the ones that yield the best results.
Yeah, they'll get you.
Did everybody thank the bus driver?
Oh, shoot.
of course. It's not.
Oh, gosh.
Who would have thought that Connor did?
Who would have thought?
All right.
Oh. Chad, if you want us to remove Connor from the face of this,
Oh, my God.
the face that runs this place, please let us know.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. I got some people on me. I'm not going to lie.
Connor, if you go into the blue water, it gives you shield. So just so you
The
know.
blue
Yeah.
water.
It's called. Yep.
I
It's
feel
called
like
slurs.
to me, it's like actually poison water.
No, no, it
I would
levels
not
you
do.
up.
I would not do that to my teammate.
All right.
Not in game, you know.
Okay.
Not yet.
Well, I'm going to go take a dip then.
Go take it to dip. That
Definitely.
water's cold.
I hear people around me, though. I think other people know of this magical water of which you speak.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
They play this game.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't take a prophecy to know that the slurp helps.
I got guys right here.
I'm in a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls is what they say, but I have chased
Yeah.
a waterfall and have found it just fine, and I'm safe.
Yeah, and it's, you know, increasing your shield.
I know
so
I'm getting stronger by the
you can't
second.
complain about that.
I got one guy down.
Scott, I wish I could help you, but I don't have
God is knocking people.
I don't have a single thing I can do to help you right now.
I shook him down. You should be able to see his teammates on the map, or if they come close to you, they have a red dot over their head.
Okay. Also, Chad is in Malaysia right now. He is over there.
I'm coming back. Don't worry. I know you guys miss me.
Alright, I'm fully shielded. I'm going in with the pickaxe. Nah, just get me get a gun.
Going in with the pickaxe.
Let me at him. I have 3 basic weapons. Oh, chest. That's big. That's big. There's a bolty. Is that what the Fortniters call it? A bolty? Is that the slang?
Oh boy.
Oh wow, we're getting into Fortnite slang now.
The bolty ulti?
The bolty ulti.
I got a greeny weenie, but I got an enemy left. 360 from me.
I'm coming.
He just built a wall. Which is a controversial
Walls
thing in
have
this
been
political
built.
climate.
Yeah. You can build a wall, you're probably better than I am.
Are they on you, Scott?
I killed him.
Do you need a help?
No.
No, Scott needs no help.
Especially not from you.
Unbelievable. Well, excuse you, Scott. I was trying to collect this tactical submachine gun. You really got in my way. So.
Sorry, I killed the guy that had the tactical.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bridge over the River Quarry and get some
Oh, for the River Quarry.
Is it River Kwai or River Quarry?
I like that.
Quarry.
We got a car.
I got a bazooka thing.
Who's in the car?
You guys need any healing? Healing bazooka?
Sounds like we got a helicopter above us as well.
Helicopter coming.
I got a blue pistol, guys. It's okay. Do I snipe him?
Pistol.
Is this the time?
Hey, check out my Jumpman jacket.
Dude, that's pretty sick. You got the Equinox black and gold going, dude.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Really
literally a
good.
glowing target. So that's. Oh, car.
Oh,
car
here comes the car.
Bop! Whoa!
Ah, he got me. He's not that good.
You're good.
Knocked him.
Have the high ground,
Nice.
Anakin.
Yeah. Give him my thing.
We literally
Yeah.
jumped over my bullet? What is this, Leo? Come on.
Where's he at?
He's way far. He ran. He knew what was coming for him.
He's coming back.
Nah.
I see him.
He's
on
afraid,
the
dude.
map. Back.
You need any heals, Scotty G?
Do I have any?
I have a little bazooka cannon thing.
Oh no, I'm good.
Health is already full. That's pretty lame.
I'm gonna go revive Chad.
Yeah, get me back in this thing. So I can help you guys.
We got a helicopter coming in 302.
Coming in hot.
Gonna run. Oh, I'm out of building materials. That's tough. You hate to see that. Okay. Got boogie bombs. Oh, Chalkfather is back. Look at that.
Yeah, he's back. Back again.
The second coming of the Chalkfather. Praise be his name. Pretty exciting. Alright.
Praise.
Okay, the helicopter's kind of sus right now.
Stay,
Yeah.
I just stay in buildings. Is what I try to do. When I hear helicopters.
Yeah.
I was gonna engage, but that
Get out
doesn't
of the
seem like
way.
the play.
It doesn't seem like the right move.
There are people
I wouldn't
fighting
be surprised.
330, 345 kind of far.
Yeah, they can continue to fight. That's fine with them.
Okay, so there's a big
We're trying to
slurp thing
survive.
here. Does this actually emit slurp?
Yeah,
If I bust it open?
that does.
Oh, it does. So that's pretty sick. I'm getting a shot out there.
You think I'm gonna lie to you?
No, I wanted to see it for myself. Big visual guy. So,
I get it.
so people did shoot at me whenever I was doing that. Okay, they're still shooting at me a little bit.
Where at?
It seems like 37-ish. Yeah. I can't see him. There's some thick, willows in my way. Oh, I tapped him for 50 at least. Oh, he's low. He's so low, dude. Dance, fool! Boogie!
Knocked him.
I was a good distraction for you right there, Sky. I'd like to think I
Hey,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
were.
provided some assets for that fight. That shakedown feature's pretty nuts.
Shake down.
On his guns though, so
What are these guys doing?
Aren't they just henchmen?
Yeah, but what are they doing over here?
Well, maybe it's a little thing. I don't know.
maybe it's a little thing.
Like it's.
What kind of gun we got here? Is this just an AR? I don't need that. Blue AR if anyone needs it.
I
Yeah.
just dropped it.
Is it not good enough for you?
Nah, I got a better gun.
Oh, okay. I don't need any heals. I still have this bazooka thing that takes up 2 spots. Kind of a burden. Pretty wild.
No, I'm good for right now.
Alright. Whoa, dude. Just trampoline.
Trampolines are dope.
What are these guys? Supply drone. Did we kill these guys?
Yeah. But don't kill them all the way. Let's go down there and hack them, and then they can be on our team.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really smart.
Yeah, it sounds like it. God. How do I hack him? What's this warrior?
Hold that.
Whoa, I'm in a ball.
What are you guys doing?
I got Groot's magic
Team-
ball. The heck?
You got what?
That's this hamster ball I can run around in. I'm not lying.
Where
This
are
is
you?
the real deal. This is as real as it gets. This is a big supply thing. Okay. Jug splash seems good.
Chug Splash is good. I'm gonna be here for your common sense comments.
I didn't need it. I was 100, but thanks.
I'll help the Chalkfather out. Yo, bro, you want some natty light?
Oh man, look at that!
Yeah.
I'm gonna go,
Guys,
I'm gonna
give
go
me-
get, oh, we got guys right here.
I'm in a
Up here.
ball.
I'm dying fast.
This little laser gun's pretty intense. Shoot, they are putting the hurt on right now. Holy cow.
Laser.
Build! Yikes. Where's my natty lights? Okay. Why aren't our henchmen dominating these guys for us?
Because they're idiots.
Yeah.
They're like stormtroopers.
Kind of tapped that guy once, maybe?
You got
He's
me.
falling down, he's falling down. He's kind of right. Can't see him with all this blue smoke in my way. Scott, he may have dropped down. I see him, I see him. He's low, he's low, he's up.
Low.
He's by the ship, really close to the ship. I knocked him, knocked him. These other ones behind you, near the ship, near the ship.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, come get me.
So you know more how to do that than I do, so. I'll leave you to
And
it.
then we gotta get the hole, and then we gotta get the lazy lake fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna boot up here. Go, ball! What are you doing? I eliminated someone. I think I ran over him with the ball.
You ran over someone with the ball.
I think so. Thanks for stopping by, Abraxas. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Knox Valley is winning or winning today. That's correct. We are absolutely winning today. I like our matchup a lot. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be it's a close matchup. I like it.
Connor,
What's up?
you over the hill yet?
I'm over the hill, brother.
Take that.
Oh, my king. Shield me. So we had to take
Is
Chad to
the
one of those
shield.
vans down by the river, right?
Yep. I'm a motivational speaker. Matt Foley.
I mean, he's got to be in the top 5 or 10 SNL characters of all time, right?
Absolutely. You know, him, Stephon.
Yeah. Groot's ball heals you? What? That's pretty cool. What is there, 17 left?
I feel like somebody's close to me.
17 of the best.
We're bringing a legion of stormtroopers with us, so...
Legion.
We're also
Yeah,
right in the
yep.
middle. We could get surrounded here pretty easy.
Right up there.
I don't see anyone there, man.
Do what you must. Say what you do what you say. God, I mean, Scotty, gee, you're a jump man.
He's flying right now. I
Get
can't
up.
keep up.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty fly, as it is. You're not.
Why are you
I don't know
just
if I
running
can do
across the
that.
circle like this, Scott? Shouldn't we hang towards the edge?
I gotta get Chad back alive. That's the only
Oh.
van.
You have to go over there?
Yeah.
Yep. You see where, on your little map, you see the little
Yeah.
healing station?
Are we gonna make it? Yeah, we
Reboot
can make it.
state.
You stay in the circle. You don't follow me.
Do
I
not
have the group
follow.
ball. I can heal you. I can heal myself.
I know, but just
You
you're fine.
stay there.
No man left behind. I'm going.
I mean, I feel really good about my participation. That I've got like 18 kills right now. It
Yeah.
says I have 0, but that's a lie.
yeah, I do. I
Have
have
a
probably
gun.
the least strategic character
Right.
possible, chat. You're right.
Gotcha. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, buddy. That's what we're here for.
I need any type of chest or ammo that anybody, not anybody,
I
but
can drop you a gun.
no.
Chad.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got a rare fishing rod. That seems good.
It's not.
Really?
It's not.
Well,
Same old fishing rod.
You want to throw it in the circles.
I just caught a epic fish, so back up off me.
No?
An epic fish.
It didn't do anything.
Jump. It's cool.
Oh, it did something, dude.
It did something.
Holy cow. Let's see
I need
here.
those shotgun shells. Stay away from them. Yes. Oh, yes.
Our guys are just swimming around.
Guys, it's us and one other group, it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 other groups? Because we only got 3, right? It says there's 8 remaining.
Yeah, so there'd be a group of 4 and maybe one other guy.
Yeah, or 3 and 2. You know, I mean, it
Yeah.
can
I don't know.
change. I don't want you to discriminate, pigeonhole
Oh,
somebody.
legendary fish, guys. Thermal fish? Oh, I have thermal vision now? What? Well, that seems good. I don't see anyone.
See.
Does this last forever?
No.
I should have saved that for a strategic moment.
I'm almost thinking about killing one of our guys so I can just get his gun.
I do have extra guns if you need them, for real. I have 2 blue
No,
ARs.
I'm.
Wait,
We won.
wait, what?
Oh, we got it.
They must have died in the storm.
No way!
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
We got
heck?
victory on stream.
Yeah,
That means we got to keep it going, guys.
That's a dub!
Because we are the greatest team of all
it's a
time.
W.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Kind of
no.
a backdoor W, but a W nonetheless, you know? I've never turned down a win. Never turned down a win.
Absolute W.
Never apologize for being successful.
Wow. All right. I mean, it's struggles of success, chat. Like, you know, it's tough to be this good at a game. Like, it's hard to stay humble.
What's it saying? Waiting for party leader?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're waiting on Connor.
Okay, I had to
Waiting
have
on
my
Connor.
celebration moment, y'all. So sorry. All right, Austin Charles. I'm gonna need you guys to cool it in the chat with the high school references. We don't want
Uh-oh.
leaks to get out. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, we were cleaning out a room the other day. I found my high school prom picture,
Oh,
and I was just like, oh god.
I have a pretty funny. My junior year prom, me and my
Yeah.
friend Jay, we were like, we didn't really have dates, and we decided we were just gonna go together for fun, kind of make the most of it.
Yeah.
And we were trying really hard to get on this party bus that had all the popular kids from the grade above on it, and somehow we got on it. So there were 50 people on the bus, so 25 couples, and every single other person on the bus was a couple, normal guy-girl couple. And then there was me and Jay, and a lot of people were very confused about why me and Jay were on that bus together. And
How'd you get on? Like, did you know somebody? Like,
yeah, we knew a friend of a friend kind of thing. It was a shakedown.
oh, okay.
I don't know how we actually ended up getting on it. That's kind of a mystery, but
You guys want to go to? Okay, we're in a Slippery Slurp.
So Connor, when you win a match, you play again. You have to go back to the exact same place you dropped at.
really?
Yeah, that's a well-known rule in Fortnite.
All right. I mean, I guess
I
heat
can't
check,
believe
shoot
you
your shot.
didn't know that.
Bus driver's been thanked.
Bus driver's been thanked.
Also, it's okay.
Here we
Nothing
go.
too juicy was just revealed, but
I mean,
I got my eyes on you.
GoopyKnoopy sounds like you should release something juicy.
just by the name, yeah.
Or like our guy on the production in the back house, Jello Icy
That's true.
over there.
You would think there'd be some kind of. I mean, Goopy and
Did we
Jello kind of go
confirm
well
how-
together.
Did we confirm how Austin wanted it to be pronounced? Is it Jello Icy,
I think.
or does he want like Jello Ice Jealousy or
I
something
think
like
it's
that?
it's still a mystery to this day. I would say I personally like Jaloisy.
Jaloisy?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jaloisy. But rumor is it's still one of those things that's debated by the top scholars to this day. How
Yeah,
it's pronounced.
totally.
Jello shots? Question mark.
Yeah.
No comment.
Austin's over there just acting like Sarah McLachlan, just building a mystery. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's a deep cut.
What? From the 90s. For anyone that's on stream that still understands the 90s.
For a scene like a Lost Dog commercial.
Yeah. The ASPCA.
So we're at the place, the swamp that gives you the shields.
The magical shields.
I need to chase a waterfall again this game.
There's a waterfall. I
Don't
still
go
don't have a
chasing.
gun. Looking for a gun.
Oh my gosh, Brandon's here
A
too.
weapon.
This is a reunion.
Oh, Brandon made it?
Man.
Man, I haven't hollered at that guy in
It's been a while.
some eons. Yeah.
So our high school reunion is in. Oh man, my 10-year reunion's coming up. It's like in a couple
10
years.
years.
10 year, huh?
Yeah, 2022 will be it.
Man, 2022 will be our 20 year. Scott and I.
Wow,
So we got some time on you.
a little bit. The shockwave grenade is quite the thing.
Still do not have a weapon. Have a ton of ammo.
Holy cow, that was a little far.
No weapon.
I think
Cannot find anything.
Is it a meta thing to do to like shockwave grenade at someone with a shotgun? I think that's been done against me a couple times and is worked.
I have no idea.
I just see an opponent and I take him down. That's all I do.
Yeah.
I just see someone and
You
I
just
end
win.
them. Simple as that.
Scott has never met an opponent he could not defeat.
It's facts.
Dang. I have so much like shielding and stuff. Golly.
I have a gun.
Are there any
It is
fish
a
in
blue
the
pistol.
shield swamp?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So, yeah, you got to fish into those like
Yeah.
fishing little circles.
Yeah, where they're bobbing.
Yeah, where they're they're jumping out at you.
Got a shield fish. I'm assuming that's just shields.
Yeah, it's a slurp fish.
That's not fishing for me. How far do we have to go here? Yeah, a little bit, not too far. Not too far. Thanks for the support, though, Austin. Appreciate you coming in chat. Always feel free to stop by. Always welcome. Anyone's always welcome here in the Equinox chat. Speaking of, if you're just joining us, what this is, what you're watching, is called NOXTalks. This is a weekly show we film from the Equinox headquarters here in Oklahoma City. And it's where we just usually talk about what's going on, play some games. It's a variety stream, so we don't play the same game every week. We play something kind of different each week. This is the first time we played Fortnite on streams. That's pretty fun. Usually we play something like TFT, like a little bit more like slow-paced, tactical, but wanted to mix it up this week. Give some love to FPS and Fortnite. So
yeah, it's game day for us, so
it's true.
You know, getting a little Fortnite love in.
Yeah.
Ooh, just got a gold shotgun.
Oh, mama. Also, where are you guys? Am I like? Oh man, we are far away. I'm gonna head towards you guys a little bit. I don't like being so on my own here.
Yeah, I get you.
How do you get one of these sick chairs? That's a great question. There's a giveaway right now on Twitter. Head on over to twitter.com/EquinoxOKC for your chance to win one of these zip chairs.
Sunday.
Make sure and do all the requirements you got to do. You got to follow us. You got to follow Zip Chair Gaming. And you got to retweet it with a picture of your current chair setup. We've seen some pretty rough setups, so we know some people need some chairs. So do that, chat.
When are we drawing for this?
When?
Wonderful.
I think Tuesday. I think a week from when we announced it. So I think that'll be Tuesday.
All right.
So stay tuned. It's gonna be electric. Okay, I'm in the circle. I'm ready for when that happens. I don't have many resources though, so I might need to do a little bit of hack and slash on these rocks. Let everyone know where I am on the map.
I have a lot of fish, which give me health, but I don't have a lot of weapons.
I only have green weapons right now and some shielding, so I'm not feeling great about that.
Yeah.
I'm doing some fishing right now.
Doing some fishing.
Oh, I love the decop emote. I need to subscribe to his channel. Actually, I might already have decop's emotes. They're pretty good though. Oh my gosh, awesome!
Connor,
you have emotes too.
Is it fair to say here in about 20 minutes we're gonna do a recap of where our Valorant team stands in the standing with First Strike update?
Yes, I'd say about 20 minutes is exactly when that will be happening. Sometime in that vicinity. So if that's what you're here for, stay tuned just a little bit longer. Watch us flounder at Fortnite for just a smidge longer. Scotty G, I see you're in the water and you're running around. What's your strategy right now?
Right now I'm fishing. Trying to get some health or some shield fish. Kind of get that ready for the final countdown, the end game, as you would speak. So,
yeah. Okay.
Was looking for
final countdown.
Looking for some fish, but the storm has ruined my day.
That's tough. I'm gonna build up here.
I heard somebody shooting. Everybody
Oh,
okay?
sorry, that was Despop.
Little death spot by ChalkFather.
I'm gonna call it the decop. It's just decop.
Decop Despot.
I haven't seen anybody
We have
yet.
not
Have
seen
you
a
guys?
soul.
No.
So that's tough.
Yeah. It'll happen though. Normally when you talk about it, there's like 6 groups right on top.
The mob mentality here.
I hear you.
Yeah, I like the emotes, by the way. Austin's are sick. I have one emote on my channel personally. I think it's a raccoon smoking a pipe. So that's the kind of vibe I was going for.
Type of emote you want.
Yep. So I can make something with this. Oh my.
You upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any nice fish over here, Scott?
Here's a nice fish. Right here.
This gun's good. Okay. So do you guys think overall that Fortnite's addition of like water and all that was a good switch, or do you think it was?
I hated when it was full water. Like I literally stopped playing.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those that they recognized pretty quick how much everybody hated it. They changed it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
They went.
Can you imagine the overtime that goes into that, though?
Oh yeah.
Oh guys, they hate it. We gotta have another plan here.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Let's just go full Marvel.
Yeah. Also, my personal channel is just GoopyKnoopy, but I don't stream from it too often these days. You mainly catch me streaming here.
Cash me outside.
And what comp teams does our org have? That's a good question. We have currently a...
Got people. Got people.
We have people. We have a Valorant team. Well, these guys just dome me. We have a Valorant team that is top 10 in North America, competing in a really major tournament right now, the only flagship Valorant tournament currently happening. We're getting backed up by Storm, by the way. Storm's hitting pretty hard, too. Good stuff.
Coming. Trying to knock those guys.
Yeah, so if you just follow along with our Twitter, usually we post just about any update you'd want there on the team, you know, who we're playing, when we're playing, all that kind of good stuff. So that's your best way to keep up with us. We'll also obviously update on these streams and all that, and I try and update on my personal Twitter too, so yeah. Please have a med kit. Yes.
It does.
Nice.
Is there
Good
more
job,
guys?
There's got to be more guys somewhere. I just don't know where they are.
Yeah. Everybody doing okay on health?
I'm gonna pop
Yes.
this med kit soon, so.
I can do it at about. Oh, llama. Hello.
What I do when I get to about 25 or 30.
There's a med kit right here if anybody needs it.
If I can use this thing in time. 2, 1. Okay. Tryouts for the comp Pokemon team start. Let me know, dude. I will. If there's, you know,
I'd love to get a Pokemon team going.
oh, it'd be amazing.
I need to learn how to play the game.
Cards or video game, Chad?
Probably both.
Spicy.
That's a spicy meatball. Guys.
I'm low on health.
I got you guys.
Oh yeah, one's over here too.
Oh. Knocked one.
Yeah, there's people 295 as well. They see us.
Connor, did you notice that I was giving you health the whole time you were shooting people?
That was nice. Yeah, I did notice that. That was clutch.
Didn't even get a stream shout out for it.
Thanks
Cool.
to someone shooting.
Yo, shout out to my boy Scott for the shields there. Those were mega clutch, dude. Big shout out to Scott. ScottyG21 on
Mega
Twitter. If you don't
clutch.
follow him, make sure to check him out, dude.
Where's that coming from?
I got you, dog.
Oh, guy behind us.
Yep.
Oh, he is a good shot. Save me, Goopy.
Where is Goopy?
Dude, I'm
Where
behind
is
y'all.
Goopy?
Right in the
Oh my
core
God.
backup. Oh my god.
These guys were good.
They knew what they were doing.
Holy cow, they're controlling walls. Oh my god. Woo!
That one's tough. Alright, we got one more game of Fortnite, Dennis.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of cards, Austin, I'm actually selling my cards right now. Pokemon cards are in this like weird renaissance where they're worth a lot more. People are really interested in them again. We talked about it on our stream earlier in the week, but it's kind of like sports cards. How they've kind of, you know, the whole like kind of sports card industry changed a lot. You know, in the last, I'd say like 5 to 10 years. I'm on stream with two people that know a lot more about that than I do, but essentially like increasing the value of sports cards, the way they changed printing them and all that. And
Yeah.
Pokemon cards didn't really make a change like that, but I think the rising tide of sports cards has affected other card collectors, and classic Pokemon cards have been boosted a lot by that.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, you know, sports cards, gaming cards like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like Magic of the Gathering, they're like this generation's artwork, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's a limited number of production of them, so everybody sits there, and that's what they collect and what they can pass around. It's fascinating that they're as expensive as they are.
Yeah, it really is. It's like as a kid, I just always thought of them as like you'd go to the store and you'd buy a pack for like, you know, $6 or whatever it was. I don't know, probably not even that much. Now you have these Charizards that were in those packs selling for just insane amounts of money. Pretty cool.
I've got a couple cases in my office of some new product that just came out, and it was a pretty penny to buy those cases.
Yeah. I know that like people have it to the point where like they know when the restocker restocks them at like Target, and like people will like swarm Target to go get them.
Yeah, the blaster packs.
Yep, it's crazy. Everyone's just trying to hit the Charizards. Pikachus are also usually worth a little bit.
I know.
If you have
It's like Zion.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson basketball.
Yep.
Jordan, Kobe. Like, if you got any old Jordan or Kobe cards, you're probably sitting pretty good.
Now's the time, yeah.
Now is the time. Football is taking off like nobody's business currently, too. Just for a fact of everybody's trying to hit a Joe Burrow or a Justin Herbert or a Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah. We talked about Pat Mahomes' card being pretty insane recently as well.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, did someone just land here and it's gonna fire at me?
Finally a gun. I see people. I don't know why I pinged the bullets, but there's someone over there.
I hear someone. Yep, there they are. Knocked him.
Boy, Chile.
Dang it. They're up there, though. Oh, there's another one. It's cool.
Oh shit! Ah! No!
Is Goopy done for?
Coming to you, Chad. I'm right by you. There's people shooting at me. They're just coming up right on there right now. From the northeast.
So you're bringing.
I grabbed my car as well.
Knocked him.
Here in the middle. I'm not sure if I'm a safe res or not.
Where are you at, bud?
I see him.
Houses.
Oh, I got him.
There might be people in these houses though.
Yeah. I got you, bud. I can
Can't tell if footsteps are you guys or the other team.
coming.
Alright.
Where you at?
I got him.
You got him? You were on the second level.
Thanks for stopping by, Austin. Always appreciate it. Heal
Got a
up.
guy coming.
Hey, y'all speaking my language.
Uh-oh.
Got him.
Oh shoot! Behind as well. Gosh dang it! Oh,
Hold on. Stay right there, Scott.
he's up here on the sledge.
Upstairs. Shooting you.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Terrible. Terrible.
That's all right.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna go out, I want Thor to take me out.
That's
so
fair.
I'm a, and she's Laura cute. So. All right.
All right, what do you guys think
what are we doing?
we do a quick, maybe we do a quick break.
Quick break.
You know, we're human. We gotta hydrate. We gotta, you know, do other basic, you know, bodily things. And yeah, so we're gonna do that really quick. Just stay tuned. We'll only be gone for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about First Strike and the Valorant team. If that's what you came to watch on stream, make sure and stick around. We'll be right back right after this. And we're going to talk about the thing that I'm sure most of you are coming to the Twitch channel most familiar with, and that is our Valorant roster and the current competition that they are in. Let's see. It says I am muted currently. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know. Let me know. Check, check, check. Good now. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks for letting me know, chat. Chat, you're so good at letting us know when things are happening. I appreciate you. We all do. So, and also just thanks to those of you that are tuning in still. We really appreciate it as well. So, anyway, so what we're going to look at here, as you can see on the screen, is the UMG closed qualifier for First Strike. So, a little context of how we got here first, right? So, way back, seems like eons ago, there was the Nerd Street open and closed qualifiers. Out of that, only 4 teams qualified for First Strike. I believe it was, if I try and guess, I'm going to get it wrong. Renegades, Envy, TSM, Sentinels, maybe? Those 4 teams all qualified. The next 4 teams in that moved on to this for free. Then you skip a week, and there's the UMG Open qualifiers. 2 massive tournaments that whittled down 6 teams each, so 12 total. Combine that with the 4 from earlier, that's how we get the 16 teams that we have on bracket on screen right now. That gave us 4 groups of 4 that we'll now do double elimination in. Essentially it's kind of group play, but it's really just like a double elimination bracket, like little mini brackets that all lead to one. And that's going to, again, result in only 4 teams qualifying for First Strike at the beginning of December. Those 4 teams will play the other 4 from the Nerd Street set. It'll give us our final 8 teams that'll compete for $100,000. So, very exciting. Again, this is Riot's first tournament. We're very excited to be in contention. Obviously have some big games today, and hopefully we'll be playing along into the weekend. So, we're going to break that down and we're kind of going to look at the bracket as a whole, talk about some of the other teams. So we might actually start at the bottom here at Group D. Then we'll finish it out with kind of what we're looking at and dive a little deeper into our games, especially our first game versus Luminosity. All right. So let's take a look here at the bottom first. This group is interesting because we have played against T1. They obviously have a few very good players. One player I always keep an eye on is Spider. He used to be Saya player for the Florida Mayhem. Ended up switching over to Valorant after last year's Overwatch League season, like many players did, like most of FaZe did. Sinatra, obviously, a notable player. There are other free agent players that are former Overwatch players as well. But he joins T1. They beat us in a game that we kind of had no business losing to them. We had just lost to Gen G, and we definitely had the kind of post-loss fatigue hangover game against T1. It's nothing to take away from their win. I just know for a fact we didn't play our best Valorant that first game, especially the first map against them. I mean, we got destroyed, and it was because we were coming in just so almost like foggy-eyed, it looked like. We played them close the rest of the series, but it was kind of over after that first map, it seemed like. Dignitas actually has a former... old, pre-Equinox China Win, the team that we was a kind of a full team when we picked them up. A player from that team is on Dignitas, Psalm. I don't know if it's Psalm or P-Psalm. I forget how he likes it pronounced. I think it's just Psalm. Dignitas has always been good, though. They were kind of the first org to pick up a free agent team. I think the team was called Homeless, and they picked them up. So... they've had plenty of time to develop as a team. I think T1 is getting better. I don't know how to call that matchup. I think I'd probably lean towards T1. They're the higher seed. I think they have a lot of good org support, and they have some just nuts players. As far as Immortals in Pittsburgh, there's a fascinating article that came out about Immortals and the way that they pick up and scout players. If you haven't had a chance to read it, Packing 10 and Goomba, again, both former Overwatch League people, are kind of the 2 people that assembled that roster. And Goomba, so he used to be coach of Team Australia in Overwatch and is an extremely smart-minded FPS coach. And he's also a software engineer. And he basically, I don't want to just butcher the article here, but he essentially programmed a software that allows them to pull data from matches in a a legal way, obviously, and get really good scouting. So they have formed their roster in a very unconventional. It's the closest thing I would call to Moneyball in esports is the way they've found these diamond in the rough, not well known players, scouted them by untraditional means, primarily leaning on statistics and metrics as their thing rather than like intangible things. With the kind of idea, it seems like that those intangibles can be taught, but you can't necessarily teach some of the mechanics and just the raw gameplay. So, I mean, you can, but it's just a little different. So, really love the way they built their roster. Pittsburgh Knights is a brand new team coming in. Pittsburgh Knights has been around as an org for a long time. We actually have a lot of respect for them because they're an org that represents a city, kind of like we hope to do with Oklahoma City one day. So, they're a good team. Obviously, they've come through through open quals and are here. I still take Immortals there, so I think you'll see Dignitas and Pittsburgh, kind of the two yellow and black teams playing each other at losers there in Group D. But honestly, I expect all these games to be close. I don't think there's a clear best team. It wouldn't surprise me if Pittsburgh came through this to finals of this bracket. It wouldn't surprise me if Immortals, Dignitas, or T1 did. I just think statistically we're probably looking at T1 and Immortals here, probably T1 here, and then Immortals or Dig coming through here. Again, it's nothing against Pittsburgh, just a newer team. All right, let's look at Group C. So this group is, I think, the weirdest group because Complexity, if you've been following Valorant Esports for a while, Complexity used to not be very good. I mean, again, they're obviously good players and everything, but they didn't get results in tournaments that they would have liked. We used to do very, very well against them, but they've retooled and done a few things, and they are, I think, a very, very underrated team right now in the competitive Valorant scene, if you want my personal opinion on them. Serenity has kind of come out of nowhere and are a team, if you're not familiar with Valorant and the kind of micro level, Serenity and Moon Raccoons is going to look weird to you because you're like, what the heck? These aren't orgs. Like, these aren't big teams. So Serenity has come out of nowhere and has really just started competing recently and doing well. Moon Raccoons is a free agent team that reminds me a little bit of China Win. Playing together for a long time. They do have a coach, a former Gladiators Legion Overwatch coach. I'm always going to highlight the former Overwatch players because that's the scene I come from. So if you're listening and wondering, that's why. But Moon Raccoons have been playing really, really good Overwatch lately, or good Valorant lately. They took, gosh, it was maybe 100 Thieves to like a big overtime in it may have been a Nerd Street. I don't remember. They took someone to a really close overtime game recently, and it was a really great match. All that to say, and Gen.G is obviously a good team. We played them so close in the Nerd Street closed quals, and we ended up losing that game that led to the loss to T1. But I think we are a better team than Gen.G. We just did not play well. Regardless, they're still a very good team. I think you have to favor Complexity in the first matchup and probably in the bracket as a whole. Other than that, I mean, Moon Raccoons have been playing very, very good, and there's always something to say about teams that are unsigned playing to get signed. I think there's no greater motivator in esports if you're an unsigned than an unsigned team trying to get picked up and kind of achieve their dream. I think the struggle is sometimes when you do get signed to find that new motivation. Anyway, I think that Gen.G game and Moon Raccoons game will be close. I think it'll be 2-1. I don't think it'll be a 2-0. I probably lean towards Gen.G just because of some of the experience of those players, but I think Complexity is not a lock in this group, but I think they're the strongest team. Yeah, by a fair margin. All right, now we got to talk about Group B. All right, so this didn't annoy me, but it did a little bit. So everyone has kind of been saying that Group B is the strongest group, and they're saying that because I think they have, I think they're being short-sighted about the names of the teams. I think that you see TSM NRG, Anbox, and FaZe, and you think, wow, those are all good teams. Those are big orgs. Like, holy cow, that's a stacked group. Like, the other group has Moon Raccoons and Serenity. Wow. All right, so the point is that, yeah, those are big orgs, but FaZe, Anbox, and NRG still have a lot to prove as far as consistency is concerned. So I have questions about this group as a whole. I actually think it could be one of the weaker groups. Anbox has looked good at times. FaZe has looked good at times. NRG has looked okay at times. TSM is a very good team. I think TSM will win this group. And I said them earlier as one of the first strike teams. I think it's 100 Thieves instead of TSM. I think I had that wrong. Point being, I think this group is more wide open than people think. I think TSM will probably win. Wardell is just insane. A lot of the guys on that team are, but regardless. And then we jump up to Group A. All right. This is what, obviously, we're concerned about. This is our group. Funny enough, we've played all these teams before, and I think in the last 2 months we've played all these teams. Actually, less than that. Last month and a half we've played all these teams. So, pre-Equinox, China Wind had played Luminosity 3 times, actually. And we're going to go into those matchups a little bit more in depth later. We're 2-1 against them. But those were all in the months of August and September, primarily in September at the end of the month. We just recently, very recently, played Space Station in a extremely close game that actually allowed us to qualify for this. And they ended up having to go to the next set of open quals and get here. And then we played Cloud9 Blue, and if you watch that series, you saw us win 10 rounds in a row on Split, I believe, to win a map off of them. We lost the series 2-1, but the point being is we have not been just blown out by any of these teams. And in fact, we have a winning record against 2/3 of the bracket. So I'm happy about our draw. Cloud9 is a team. I have immense respect for every team in the bracket, honestly. I have players that I really like on every team. You have to love Tens. I mean, I think he's just someone who's good for the esport to be in the space. Space Station has one of my favorite players, Boostio, another former Overwatch player that I looked at a lot when we were building this team, and I have immense respect for his talent. And then Luminosity is, again, just a very good team. They've been around since the very kind of beginning inception of Valorant Esports and have managed to field a good team at every single step of the way. So they're not a team to just look over or have any oversight on. So yeah, I think this is interesting. I think that you have to favor Cloud9 Blue to beat Space Station to start things off. That's just a very, very good team. Space Station is as well. I mean, they kept it very close with us. So that could go either way. I don't want to sleep on that matchup, but I think Cloud9 probably wins. Thing with playing Cloud9, and if you've watched their games, you know, a lot of it does hinge on Tens popping off. So if we see Tens just kind of go off, we might just see Cloud9 kind of sweep that one. We'll see. Then our matchup with Luminosity. So to kind of break this down a little bit more, let's look at a little closer into this matchup. All right, so the community certainly thinks Luminosity is going to win. We've seen that before, though. We usually see that in most of our matchups. People don't typically pick us, which is great. I actually would prefer not to be picked. You can see here, recent results is something I really want to key in on. Both teams had to play good to get here. I think the 2-1 over Space Station is more valuable than the 2-1 over Beast Coast, especially when you look down here at the 1-2 to Space Station. I think if you do some transitive stuff, I think we look better in this equation. The loss to T1 was tough, but still. And then you're going to look at rosters up here. So really cool tool that the Spike.gg just implemented is player comparisons, where you have some kind of average combat score, KD, damage per round, kills per round. And right now we actually have it on both of the team's top fraggers, who look pretty dang similar on paper. I think that's, it's always oversimplified in esports when you just look at one matchup, like, oh, Mina versus Thief, like, who's gonna win? Because it's rarely just one-on-one duels, right? But that is a matchup I am concerned about because those two players have been fragging out lately and are obviously extremely talented, just like all 10 are. But a player I really want to key in on is Pancakes. He usually plays our Omen and kind of our smoke character, but he has been, I mean, he had a really, really, really good open qualifier. So I'm really excited to see what Jake can do. If we had to kind of match him up against someone, maybe you say a Proto as far as stats go, it's tough there. I think the one thing I really want to key in on is Mata. So Mata is the newest kind of addition to Luminosity. I'm not sure if he's actually signed or just filling. But when we played them the last time, this is our last matchup against them in the Nerd Street Gamers monthly September match. And going to point out something right away. Community has been wrong before about us. Gotta love it when the community's wrong. We won this match 2-0 as a best of 3 September 27th, so almost 2 months ago. We won Bind 13-6, Haven 13-11, and you can kind of see player stats here. So the one thing you're going to notice, and I wanted to key in on earlier, is that Mata was not on this roster when we played them. So I think Mata is filling a lot of the same role that Venerated did. I need to see more tape on him to just verify that, but if you're in chat and know, let me know. But Venerated obviously had a bad series here. You'd have to think he probably had a few bad series to get cut, but Mata has been filling in for them since, and is really the biggest thing that changes from our last matchup against them. But you see in this series, we were playing some different agents than we were now. It was a different meta. You won't probably see Decop on the Reyna. You probably won't see Mina on the Raze too much. The rest might be a little bit similar, at least. We might actually that will probably look more or less the same. And so yeah, when we talk about comparing, Thief actually didn't have the best series. Actually, so him and Mina, him and Mina were locked up. So that matchup I mentioned might actually be pretty important. We'll see. Again, they play different roles. I don't know how to say his name, but he's their main duelist, and Mina is ours. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so this was the last time we played. We have played other games as well. So if we look down here, yeah, so before that was the Pulse Series Invitational, I believe. Was it Invitational? And we lost that one 2-0 to Luminosity. Again, on Bind and Haven. It was a little bit closer of a series. Like, we took them to overtime in one match, but Bind went the completely opposite way. And then, I mean, the tiebreaker was way back at the FaZe qualifier in August 1st, where we beat them 2-1 in a best of 3, looks like, with Split, Bind, and Haven being another close match. Point is, we've played Haven close with Luminosity every time we've played them, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, so this is going to be, I think, a tight series. I don't think there's any way you can say it's going to be a runaway either direction. Like, if you just are looking at the numbers and looking at the history, I don't think you can reasonably say that. I obviously, like us, I'm going to disagree with the community pick here. I think we are a very good team. I think the losses we have had have been because of silly mistakes that are correctable, not anything core fundamentally wrong. So I'm very optimistic to our play style, but I kind of have to be. So let's see. Otherwise, I'm looking at also when you see players like DXN and Cute Fat Boy being a little lower on average combat score, you have to understand the context of the game. So Cute Fat Boy plays a lot of Cypher, for example, and a lot of what Cypher is doing is staying towards the back of the pack on more conservative angles, using his cameras to spy on the other team, to keep tabs on where the other team is, watch for rotations, watch for flanks, those kinds of things. A lot of times Cypher or Killjoy is a player or a agent, whatever you want to call him, that are on a point by themselves. So if you're playing Haven, let's say, you'll stick one on C, one of those on C a lot of times, and you'll play on A or B, or you'll throw some Cypher cams on B and play C and A, and then you can collapse. You can do it a lot of different ways, but a lot of times he's not in the action as quickly because he's scouting. DXN is the same way on Sova. So again, he's initiating fights with his recon, then going in, usually not the one jumping out and fragging. Decop is kind of a hybrid in that sense. He has played a lot of Reyna and Phoenix and is a duelist, I think, in his heart, but has been playing more Breach because of the value Breach has in the meta. So you're going to see him entry frag sometimes, but also use his utility to set up fights. When you think about people entering in and fragging, it's Mina a lot of the time. Pancakes has been recently a little bit. Been using Omen's utility really well in that way, but Mina is a lot of the times the one that is going in first. And so when you see those numbers, Valorant, much like Overwatch, much like League of Legends, is an absolutely a team game, and you have to think about setting up your teammates and what's going to give you the best percentage chance to win. So, you can't just look at kills and average combat score and all that kind of stuff. DXN copying 2 4Ks in a row through every now and then makes it a team. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when DXN does get a chance, does have a 1v3 or an opportunity to frag, that should be a situation that the other team is usually pretty afraid, because when he does get a chance to just focus on mechanics, he's not really worried about calling for the team. He's also our in-game leader. When he's not focused on calling or using utility, the dude can absolutely frag. So someone that the other team should be afraid of for sure. Okay, so we're going to go back now and look at the bracket again. Wish I could manipulate this. That'd be cool. So I think we will advance against Luminosity. I think it'll be a close series. I think we will. And I think we'll have a rematch against Cloud9 Blue. And I think that our team coming off of a win is probably better than Cloud9 coming off of a win. In the sense that I think maybe coming off of a loss, maybe we're worse, but I think coming off of a win, we're better. We are a little bit of a momentum team. We need to kind of gas ourselves up with a win, it seems like. And I think Cloud9 is probably a little bit more even keel. I'm not in those comms. I don't know that for a fact, but yeah. Again, the stream is actually listed for our game. Click here. It's right here. So let's do one of these guys. Oh, you might have it, Ariel. I think you already got it. Anyway, La Fortune will be the stream. I got you, Ariel. I got you, dog. I thought I did anyway. Or I'm just dumb. Oh, it's literally right there. I'm silly. I'm silly with it. This is it. We're going to do one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these, though. So it is right here, chat. That's the stream you'll go to at 2 o'clock, an hour and a half. That's where you'll be able to find us. We'll be watching it here. I'll be doing a little bit of coaching while that's going on. But we might watch a little bit. We might just take today's session and do a little bit of live viewing because it is a really big game. So this is going to be a super important match. We will continue to play if we win this. So the game, the matches don't just end after the one game today. If we win, we'll play this one. And then we might, I don't think we'll play a third game today. I think the most games you can play are 2. Maybe, okay, I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, so if we win, we play C9 tomorrow. Well, we play the winner, yeah. Lose, we play the loser today. Okay, so if we lose, we play 2 games. Thank you, Ari, for helping me out there. And if we win, we only play 1 today. That's good. Rewards winning and gives you less to play at once. The way we're eliminated here is if we lose twice. If we lose once in this game and we lose a second time here, then we are out and we are eliminated from first strike contention. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. Need some wood knockers in the chat. But that's not all. we know for a fact that there will be more exciting Valorant events in 2021. So just if we lose First Strike, we will root on the rest of the teams and continue to support Valorant Esports as fans. We just won't be competing. And so we will definitely do something for those matches, even if we're not in them, because, again, rising tide raises all ships. It's important that we support the esport regardless of our participation in certain events. So definitely something we'll do. But the hope is that we do advance through this. We get one of the top four seeds, which I believe just means winning each group. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if they'll break that down any further. Have to look at, I'm assuming, actually there are playoffs. There are playoffs. It's not just quite that simple. So there's, 2 teams from each group, maybe? Yeah, looks like it. Then there. I don't know if quarterfinals is just this, like these 8 matches, or if it's a different set of 8. They might seed it. They might reseed. We'll see. In any case, so that is kind of an update on the UMG closed qualifiers. Again, these are all the matches and their times. A lot of them starting at 2 o'clock. Make sure and tune into ours because that's the most important one to watch for sure. And yeah, otherwise, I don't know if I have much more, chat. I mean, this has been fun. I don't want to just continue to ramble about First Strike because at the end of the day, what I say doesn't really matter. I can give some context and some things, but you just got to go watch. You got to tune into the Twitch channels that these are all happening on. Watch the teams for yourselves. Make your own kind of takes, and kind of go from there. So we usually go for a couple hours on NOXTalks. I might cut this one a little bit short, just so we can kind of prepare for the match today and everything. Our players are warming up and getting ready now, or at least very soon. So much like them, we need to get ready mentally as fans for what's to come. So again, thanks everyone so much for tuning in. We always love when you guys come in, and chat is always good for NOXTalks. Like, you guys are always just throwing stuff in chat, and so we really appreciate that every week. We also do the occasional kind of one-off stream, so don't just come tune in on Thursdays. Also keep an eye on random streams throughout the week. I know Scott, Scotty G, or Trebble, as you might see his tags. Scotty G is, I think, going to start streaming a little bit on his own. He's also got a really exciting show coming up. I wish he were here to give it, so you could hear it straight from the beast, but I'll talk about it a little bit. Essentially, it's called Bring in the Heat. So, Bring in the Heat is going to be a show where Scott interviews different athletes, a lot of people from the baseball world. For those that don't know, Scott, he used to work as a baseball coach at Wichita State. He has a lot of other experience in and around the MLB and in the NCAA as far as recruiting players, getting them signed up to the MLB. He knows a lot of current MLB players and people kind of working through the AAA system. So he is going to have them on, and they're both going to play a game. And we'll get to kind of see a really cool crossover between sports and esports and how those players interact with sports, because I don't know if you guys know, but most athletes also game a ton, and those cultures are starting to cross over more and more, especially when you look at like the NBA. Like a lot of, like Juju is a great example too for the Steelers. A lot of these players, when they are kind of wanting to ISO and relax from their sport, usually turn to gaming as kind of their outlet to do so. And so Scott's going to kind of dive into that a little bit more with those players. It's also called Bring in the Heat because a lot of episodes, I'm not sure if it's every episode or just semi-frequently, Scott's going to eat something very hot because, I don't know if you know this about Scott, fun fact, the dude can apparently eat anything and doesn't really feel any spice. Maybe it's not that he doesn't feel it. It's just that he just is like so resilient against it. He's just apparently a freak. So if you want to see someone with an abnormally high spice tolerance, that's maybe reason enough to tune in. If you just want to hear about sports and esports and how those worlds collide, another good reason to tune in. So a lot of exciting stuff coming up from Scott and Bringing the Heat. We're also going to be producing just lots of other fun kinds of content here at Equinox. We've always got stuff on the pipeline. We've got a great staff, always kind of thinking through things and just brainstorming what kind of cool stuff people want to see. We've also got some cool stuff cooking up on the competition side. that I've been working on. So, again, this is just the beginning for Equinox. If you're tuning in now and you're seeing it firsthand, you're seeing the beginning of something truly great. I truly believe for Oklahoma City and for esports. So, I'll quit rambling. That was a long sign off, chat. That was very long. So, all right. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be live. Oh, actually, we won't be live next week for NOXTalks. I wish I had like a soundboard I could hit for dun, dun, dun. I don't, though. But it's Thanksgiving, so spend next Thursday with your family in a safe way. If you don't see your family, maybe just like jump on a Zoom call with them or something. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm just seeing. My wife Crystal is a night shift nurse, so she's working the night before Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving night. So I won't really see her. So I'll just be chilling. I might hang out with my family a little bit. We might do something small, but a lot of us are being pretty cautious with COVID, and so I don't know if we're even going to get together. If so, we'll probably wear masks the whole time. It's going to be a lot of weird Thanksgivings for people where everyone's going to be wearing masks and trying to figure out if they should hug, if they're like, embracing, haven't seen each other in a long time. Are people going to travel to reunite? Probably one of the weirdest Thanksgiving and holiday seasons that we've ever had as a society in a long time, at least. So, we won't be live next week. So spend that time with the people you love. We might do some kind of content. We'll keep you posted on our Twitter account at Equinox OKC. You pretty much should just follow along there all the time for updates. Just always keep it locked on our Twitter account. We'll keep you posted on everything going on. But yeah, no show next week. We should be live the week after that, though. We might do some early week streams next week just to kind of give something for the lull in content we'll have towards the later part of the week, but we'll see. Wow, I said I was going to sign off and then rambled again. Again, chat. Can't believe this. Can't believe it. If I were on like a TV set, the producers would be killing me. Production room back there is probably doing that right now. So, cool. Well, thank you so much for tuning in once again. We are not live next week. We might do some other stuff. Follow along with our Twitter account. Follow along with First Strike. Watch the games. They're going to be bangers. Straight bangers. Spam the Fox to help Equinox or spam the Socks to help Equinox in chat. I want to see a lot of Foxes and Soxes. Soxes? Socks. Soxes. That's tough. Definitely been streaming for a little bit. Spam all those things in chat. Support Equinox. Hashtag NoxWin. Hashtag be the balance. Be the balance, everyone. And yeah. So without further ado, I'm finally gonna sign off. I think it's time. I think we sign off. I think it's sign off time. Okay. Thank you all for joining us. It's Connor, GoopyKnoopy, whatever you want to call me. Have a good Thursday and have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.